President Bola Tinubu has called for an equitable access to capital for developing countries, saying such will provide the much-needed resources for development, thus solving some of the most pressing challenges in the world today. He, however, pointed out that the developing world is not looking for sympathy or begging, but fair and equal opportunity. President Tinubu made the call at the 19th summit of the heads of state and government of the non-aligned movement over the weekend in Kampala, Uganda, where he was represented by the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Abubakar Bagudu. The non-aligned movement is the largest gathering of countries, second only to the United Nations General Assembly. And this year's summit, chaired by Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, was attended by many presidents and heads of government. In his address, President Tinubu noted that the combined population of the 120 countries that make up the non-aligned movement is over 4.4 billion, or about 55% of the world's population. Yet, the total financial resources available to the countries are much less than that of some countries. Noting that these statistics are a clear evidence that the non-aligned countries suffer from lack of access to capital and resources for development, the president listed the challenges facing the world currently to include climate change, conflict and wars, terrorism, and widening inequality. According to him, the theme of the summit, deepening cooperation for shared global affluence, bore relevance with respect to the current trend of wars, proliferation of small arms and light weapons, threats of use of nuclear weapons, and the dangerous polarization between developed countries, similar to the era of Cold War. On climate change, the president pointed out that the developing countries were moving forward on the issue with courage and ambition.
Nigeria's support and trade called for immediate and durable, sustainable humanitarian truce in that region. Many lives, including that of women and children, have been lost since the commencement of the crisis, and with many displaced. The daily increase of displaced persons and shortage of humanitarian supplies due to impeded access have greatly impacted on the people escaping the humanitarian catastrophe in the region. We call for the sanctity of human life and respect for rule and international law. Our movement is only second to the United Nations in number. It is therefore important for the world, for humanity, how well has your focused, positive, inclusive, and transformative agenda.